Hello, this is Jeremiah T, and today I'm going to teach you guys about the round functions in Excel. For the round functions, there are two inputs. The first is the number that you wish to round. The second is how many digits you want to round to. So there are three types of round functions in Excel. The first one is the normal round function, located here. This round function does normal rounding like you would in math. Round up rounds the number you wish to round up no matter if it's below 5, and round down rounds the decimal place or how many digits you want down no matter if it's above 5, 6, or 7, or 8 or 9. So these allow you to force the numbers that you want to round down or up, or keep them normal. So we're going to go over some examples to show you guys kind of how they work. So we have this data set here in this column, just some random numbers I generated. And so we're going to use these numbers to round to a certain amount of digits. So let's take the round function. We're going to do equals round, hit tab, and we're going to want to round the number in this column. So we're going to reference that A5, or hit comma. And so as you can see, the inputs are labeled right here, just like Excel does. So we put the number we wanted to round and the number of digits. So I'm going to put 2. So I want my number to have 2 places. So the number you put in here, if it's positive, it will round it to that many decimal places. And if it's negative, we'll go over an example for that later. You will go into the first, the ones place, the 10th place, and so on if it's negative. So I'm going to hit enter here. As you can see, it has rounded to 2 decimal places. It was 0.099, and I forced it to round to 0.10, 79.10. So this is a normal round. So let's drag this down, and you can see it does it for all. 43.753 was 43.75, and so on. You can see the examples. So that's the normal round. Now let's try round up. We're going to force 0.09 to be 0.10, of course, but numbers that have lower than 5, like 4, 3, 2, or 1, we're going to force them to go up even though they're below 5, which is the rounding threshold. So let's try type in the function round up, excuse me. And we're going to hit a parentheses, and we're going to round our data set. We're going to do the same 2 places so we can compare. Alright, so this number, the first one, is exactly the same because 9 rounds up no matter what. So in the normal one it rounds up, and in round up function it will round it up as well. So let's drag this down, and as we can see, some of these numbers are different. So this one is 0.76 instead of 0.75. Why? Because we forced it up using the round function. Even though it was a 3, we forced it up to round up to 6. So that's how you use the round up. Round down is the same thing, except for it forces numbers to round down. Let's hit the round down function, our data set, and let's do 2 digits as well. Excuse me for the noise. It's okay, this is a rough draft. Alright, so now we can see our number is different in the round down column. So it forced this 99 to round down to 0.09. So as you can see, there's 2 different functions to do 2 different things. And this is useful in certain situations, probably in specific situations where you want to force numbers down to group them, or if you kind of want to not worry about cents, you can round your dollar values up or whatever. So I hope this helps you in your situation. But let's try using a negative number of how many digits in our second input. So we can kind of see, let's do round normal round. We're going to do our same data set, but now let's round to a negative 2. As you can see, a negative 2 rounds it to 2 to the 100th place. I think, yeah, 100th place. And if we change that to negative 1, you can see it rounds it to the 10th place. So this would be useful in, I don't know, certain situations where you don't want to deal with the digits in between. You can just round them up or round them down depending on your situation. But I hope this helps, and I hope you learned something. Thank you.